The name Education and Workforce Development is a little bit misleading. The department has a budget of $2.5 billion. $2.3 billion comes from the feds, $2.4 billion comes from the feds, and $2.3 billion goes to unemployment insurance. Now, to be sure, it's a grab bag of KET and governor scholars and libraries and maybe even a slush fund or two, but this thing is about unemployment insurance. Certainly the past few years have been incredibly rough on people in Kentucky looking for a job. Kentucky's unemployment insurance fund was depleted in 2009, and so we went to the feds for a loan. And courtesy of the stimulus, loans made during the years 2009 and 2010 were interest-free. Through February of 2011, the state of Kentucky has borrowed $854 million from the feds. And guess what? That's got to be repaid. So the governor convened this blue ribbon panel to look at our unemployment insurance fund. And the thing was kind of iffy to begin with because there were always mismatches in out payments versus in payments. The benefits were paid based on your gross wages, but the payments made into the fund were based on your taxable wages. So it was always sending out more than it was getting in. But the panel also recommended an increase in taxes. That was going to happen anyway because we had to pay back the feds. A delay in 1 week for when an employee who loses his job can file for claims, and also reduced benefits. Whatever. I mean, unemployment insurance is just one of those middle-class entitlements that, because it's taken out of people's paychecks by law, people get a little protective. I work hard my whole life, or they took my job. You know, they don't see paying in for 26 weeks of benefits and getting 99 weeks of benefits as welfare. And of course, I'm very, very sympathetic with a person who's in this situation because a lot of the economic morass that we're in is caused by Washington and also by employers who want to hire young, cheap, and healthy employees and nobody else. But society, in particular Kentucky society, is just not willing to address this issue of if you're going to pay somebody to stay out of work, they're going to stay out of work. The safety net is now the dependency net.